All right. Ho, 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 ho. We are back. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Echo is gone. Vacation mode finished. Ah, damn. I need to switch that off. 1 second. You can't see anything. Oh, we are Warm Up Season 4, Episode 200. And 200 is Study Monday. Oh, yeah. Hey, Hutski. How's it going? It's been ages. It's like it's been years. Monday. But yeah, so yet again, another one of those Korean photo references. Apostrophe ref. If you want that one. Hey Gria, what up? We are back. What's happening? What's cooking? 1 second, I need to switch that off again just to be sure I'm not showing anything that I shouldn't be showing. Yeah, so that guy over, not her, but over there. You heard my daughter shrieking. I did a demo of this one at the IFCC where I was at, and this is recorded, and I will try to make a Gumroad out of it where I explain what I'm doing to do that. And at the workshop, I had that recorded playing on half the screen, and on the other screen I painted a live demo with a different technique, and then I told a story about my path as an artist, kind of trying to tie in art direction. But I had all these slides about art direction, but I never even touched them. So all that theory for nothing. But it went fine. It went good. Hey Zalin, how's it going? Suntan and full of knowledge. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, Gria, you're on vacation in France. Nice. Nice timing for the heat wave. Hey, blind coyote, how's it going? So if you want to join in on the study, it's apostrophe ref. I think my focus on this will be to try to capture not likeness, but attitude, kind of. Maybe stylized. We'll see. My goal is going to be just to try to capture what makes her, kind of. A little bit of, you know, just try to capture what's cool about it, right? So I'm going to try to exaggerate. I'm going to try to a little bit of everything. And I want to, let's see here, preferences. No, keyboard shortcuts. Image. Horizontal. Image. Edit. Image. Image rotation. Image. rotation. Flip canvas horizontally. Control F1. Yeah. It's time to have that shortcut. Hey Sharza, how's it going? You're living in south of France, kinda. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. South of France is a nice place to kind of live. I mean, it could be worse, right? Hey, Kirill. Oh, you gotta show them. Make sure you show them. It's the best shortcut, Sharza. You think? I think so too. All right. So, the workshop. The difference in this workshop compared to all the other IFCC workshops would definitely be the the biggest change would be the location. Hey, Captain Bose, how's it going? I think the location was absolutely flooring. Beautiful, beautiful city, beautiful nature, beautiful water, beautiful people. Oh yeah, what am I hearing? Thanks for the support, Captain Bose. Oh, the one-man wolf pack. We are back. Bro. Throw those warm-up gang signs in the air. Oh.
I feel like I should say something smart.
Hey, Nekuro Art, thank you very much for the raid. What a surprise. Thank you very much. You just joined in at the beginning of the stream. Perfect timing. Welcome all new fantastic people. That's 38 new faces. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Nekuro, well, I'm very happy that you made it and you brought a bunch of friends. So even better. Captain Boss, I will definitely return to IFCC next year if they do it again. And yes, the woman is very pretty. Oh, and thank you, Litchi Jelly Slug. I usually set out like a mission. What's it called? A mission statement. So this study, I wanted to just try to kind of capture her, rather than try to mimic or replicate the photo or do a specific like color study. I'm a strong believer that you should have a mission statement when you do a study, so that you focus in on the task at hand, right? So you're just not blindly copying. I mean, that's no problem with blindly copying, but that's not all you do when you do studies, right? So this time around, coming back from vacation. Hey Tormod, look at that. The amazing support. Thank you very much. And for all you new people who don't know, the Dreambender Iglesias Miguel. Yeah, I told Miguel about my crazy dreams. So for those who don't know, I am Bjorn Hurri. Hello. I'm a concept artist. I do stuff like this. I'm an art director. I art direct. I am a teacher. I am a lecturer. An old 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 dog in the game. I've been around like 15 years. I do this stream daily. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to come hang out, it's at the exact same time every day. Mondays is always Study Monday. Every stream is only 30 minutes, hence the timer down there. After the stream, I go about my daily work, being art director and lead artist for an outsourcing studio. So all that work I do for that, I can't show or stream. So, but I have made a daily routine of streaming. So all you new people, feel free to join in. Click follow and you'll be notified. It's a daily business. Hey Spirit Dude, how's it going? Okay, so IFCC this year, for all you new people and all you non-new people, I just came back from lecturing at a workshop where Iglesias Miguel over there in the chat, was also an instructor. It was an absolute pleasure to meet him and hang out with him. He had a great talk. So, like I said, well, like I started to explain before I got rated, the location was absolutely amazing. The people was amazing. I mean, the city of Split is you know, you get floored by it, especially if you take the time to rent a boat and go abroad. Abroad, come on, English. Go island hopping, and you go see the blue waters, a little bit more peace and calm, see the nature, see amazing cities that are not, you know, the tourist traps type things, and you get floored by the beauty. Ubera, I had a lecture on the workshop. It wasn't like my own workshop for a week. It was 25 lecturers who was there and was speaking for 7 days. But I had a lecture on the last day, next to last speaker. The speaker following me was Trevor Claxton, and the speaker before me was Ulov. What was his surname? I don't remember his surname, but amazing animator. So I was like, holy shit, they're too good. Very much beads of sweat falling down my forehead. Hey DM, thank you very much. What Iceland? What Islam? Iceland. We went to this. The workshop was at the city in Croatia called Split. Kirill, Trevor has undiagnosed form of RSI, repetitive stress injury, and he has no cure for it. So he has had to step away from art. That's why he can't post any art, even though he would love to. He can't paint. It's a strange form of RSI, but he's starting to be better. He can draw maybe 2-3 hours a day, and then he has to stop. So those 3 hours a day that he can, he'll try to devote to art clients, and then after the fact, his private project. and the private project is IP he wants to not show publicly until it's ready to be shown publicly. So he's withholding art, but he's gonna do like a bomb of an art dump when he's ready, you know. Well, thank you, Cletus Miguel. Right, so the reason why I said, for example, that IFCC, if IFCC makes it again, is that this IFCC was a test. The IFCC moved from Zagreb to the city of Split, which is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, crystal clear blue lake, waters, palm trees, 35-degree heat, beaches, you name it, whatever stereotype you think is for a paradise, they had it, more or less. That city is amazing. Beautiful architecture, ruins, castles, mountaintops, just flat out amazing location. And Adriatic Sea, yeah, exactly. Like I said, IFCC did a test run this year. If you know how it would go, it would determine if they would do another one or if they would stop altogether. And I think, judging by everyone's responses and like love for the workshop, most likely they will make another one. And if they do, I will. He usually always invites me every year, so if it's the same next year, I will definitely be going if I'm invited. But I have a standing invitation there, so it's absolutely was a great workshop. I would say one of the best, even though it was only 150 people at the workshop, compared to 3, 4, 500 people that's usually at the workshop in Zagreb. So it was significantly less people, but I don't think it detracted from the quality. Like as always in all IFCC workshops, it's extremely chill. It's a really nice, relaxed feeling about the workshop. All the instructors just hang around. They don't need to be isolated or have this kind of rock star mentality about it. It's just hang, you know. It's a beautiful, beautiful time, you know. And the organizer, Marco, always, you know, just has this relaxed feeling about it, that people are people, they should hang out with each other, sort a lot of your own stuff out, you know. We're all grown-ups, but even though you know he sets everything up and organizes the speakers and have some sort of schedule, a lot of it is free-flowing, and whatever we want to do in that sense, he facilitates. So that's also a really cool thing about that workshop, where it's not this big kind of Oscars rock star thing, you know. It's just relax, learn from each other, hang out, talk. Great for networking, also to learn things, obviously, because there's some great speakers. Um, but yeah, it's if I hope they do one more there, because it was absolutely impressive. I would say one of the best, because of the place, because of the instructors. Um, yeah, it's hard to say really why it was one of the best. I think it's just the sum of all parts. Um, Absolutely, really happy I went. Uh, Also, I'm happy that people came to my talk. I lectured. Um, I shared my story more or less while doing a demo. So I was very glad that people they mentioned that they really appreciated my talk and all these things. It was my life story as a journey of an artist, more or less, and the struggles I had to go through to get where I am today, um, and so on. It's good to hear sometimes that everything isn't a cakewalk. That as per usual in everything in life, there will be friction, and it's a matter of what you do with this friction that will determine how things will be resolved. And like I said in my talk, everything hasn't been what's that American saying, hunky dory in my journey. But it's a fantastic journey. I can't drink beer anymore because of allergies, so I didn't try any. But the Croatian beer is tasty. I'm quite sure that they will make another workshop there next year. For those who don't know what the workshop is called, it's IFCC. This year I think if you Google IFCC 2019, let's see, IFCC 2019. No, then you get EuroMedLab. IFCC Croatia. There. That's the address to the workshop. Um, and it was a really cool Olof Burman. Yeah, he was before me. It was nice. Like cold sweat. And Franco, he showed his amazing. All of these people, um, they did a great job. Jama's talk was fantastic. Trevor, of course. I have all. Yeah, I mean, I can keep going through the speakers. Oh, look at this. Who is that? Oh, it's me. Okay. Yeah, but no, amazing, amazing. And Iglesias Miguel was also in that list. The beautiful man. Spirited. Yeah, I mean, personally, Split IFCC has a better location than Malta, THU, because THU is so far away, and you have to go out to like the far corner of Europe slash Africa, and it's all kind of is the term landlocked, while Croatia is still Croatia, you know, and it's not at the edge of the world. Um, and being in Split and being in Malta, I appreciated Split way more in terms of city. Malta had cool architecture, but it was a little bit like the amount of coolness in Malta was more concentrated than compared to Split. In Split, everything was fascinating and had a wider span, distance, you know. IFCC, you have to go to IFCC if you like. Again, like Spirited says, if you have to go at least once. Miguel, really? Oh, that's great. Hopefully they have recorded it. Usually, everyone, all workshops said we record the stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's great. Now then I can share the talks, and never there's never a recording, and I always end up with nothing. She's not that Korean anymore in my painting, but I don't think that matters too much, as I wanted to kind of just to try to capture her, right? She being Korean would be a big part of her, so that there's obviously where I failed a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna sweat it. It's just a study Monday. We're doing every Monday a study, so I'm bound to make more mistakes the next Monday than the next study. It's all about just filling your brain with a little bit more of extra knowledge. Get that little bit better. Besides, I didn't try to mimic her resemblance. I just wanted to get back into the groove of painting from being on vacation, streaming, all that good stuff. Don't go deep on the deep end of the pool day one, you know? De-Koreanized, yeah. Unfortunately, she is a bit. She's a little bit more Spanish or something at the moment. Um, it's a bit of a shame. I really like her appearance, and obviously me failing at the resemblance is on my side, not about her beauty. But she's a beautiful woman. It's a beautiful shot. That's what struck me. And for those who don't know, those who came with the raid, the stream is connected to community magazine called Firestarter, which is a link underneath the stream below. Boop, boop, boop. And they have a forum, and on this forum I post every daily stream, and there's also a Discord connected underneath the window if you want to join in people banding together and learning and improving themselves on this Discord. It's a great community of people who are driven, and it's a pure art server with people who wants to learn and want to improve themselves. So if that sounds like something fascinating, please do join. And currently I'm running an art competition which is the final. 1 week left. Friday is the deadline, and it was or is a 102 artist knockout competition, art competition, where you go head to head against another artist. It's an annual art competition, so it's just about to end, and then next year we will start another one, and next year we might potentially have some really cool prizes. I mean, cooler than this year, because obviously this year there's some cool prizes too. You get your entries, final entry printed. You get a Firestarter magazine. You get a free tutorial from John Park Fundamental series. You get featured in the magazine. All these things, amazing, amazing. Something more I've probably forgotten as well. Who knows? Nekuro, well, thank you very much. I'm a little bit rusty, and I can't paint as fast as I usually do in terms of work mode when I'm talking at the same time. You know, it's a little bit harder to juggle that aspect. So it's a little bit, you know, mixed bag results all the time. But I'm very happy that you like it, and it's a great practice to do. You know, practicing your workflow, your pipeline, so to speak, your approach. By questioning your approach and practicing it, you can with the more conscious you are about it, the more you can truncate the steps, and by that I mean smash two steps into each other. So instead of you doing line art, base color wash, color, you can start playing around with the idea, what if I do line art and color at the same time, or, you know. Hey, Tiana. And for those interested in the art competition called Unreal Bjornament, I know, funny name. If you want to join next year, the sign up is usually in February, March. Usually it starts at March. The sign up is usually in February. But if you become a regular, click follow or subscribe. You will obviously always be notified. Hang out on the Discord and so on. But the art competition, I think it spanned from March, February, all going to be 5 months art competition. Approximately 5 months of blood, sweat, and tears, and absolutely beautiful pieces of art. Imagine 102 artists, round one. Half that, half that, half that, half that. And we are now at 7 people. And in Unreal Tournament, when you lose, you're in the loser bracket and you have a fighting chance to get back to the finale. And one artist did this year, lose and then fight back to the finale. So the artist is now in the finale, gonna fight for the life to win, to be victorious. Fascinating. The blue is completely wrong blue, but it's okay. the image doesn't really suffer from it. At least that much. Timer ended. Yeah, Art Battle Royale. This is the second year I've done it. So next year will be Unreal Bjorn 3. Stupid, but it's funny. I love the idea of the community behind it. People supporting each other, learning. Just the like I'm going to beat you or die trying mentality really leads you to force yourself to try to be better. I think I love this kind of art competition, and if I wouldn't be the organizer, I would be in it for sure. Sardan. Next year, potentially, we will have iPad and Procreate as a reward, as one of the rewards. We almost got it this year, but they were a little bit hesitant because it's just the second year. I do the competition, but next year potentially we're gonna have even bigger and better prizes. But that's in a year. The Discord, if you it's underneath the stream. You just click Discord and you'll be invited. And also Shartha fantastically provided a URL. All right, so the stream is over. Let's find someone to raid. What's Max doing? What's Gears Art doing? Let's raid Max. So for all you new people, what usually happens is I go on the same time every day. So mine is 30 minutes from now. Tomorrow will be the next stream. And I am trying to win the golden ticket challenge for on ArtStation, which gives me a free workshop ride and hotel and everything to Malta, THU. So that's what I'm going to continue tomorrow morning. What usually happens now is that I raid, but I do an outro first, and after the outro I take us to the raid, so don't go anywhere. If you like the stream and the idea of it, follow, subscribe, you know, all that sales pitch stuff. Hey, YouTube voice. Otherwise, see you tomorrow. Welcome back. And let's do the raid and the outro. Bye everyone, thanks for coming. Thank you for the raid, Nekuro. Much appreciated. Thanks for those 2 subs. Much appreciated. Thank you. Have a great one.